I posed that question. If it's the mass that has to go fast to get impact, the faster I punch with this mass, that's all I got, the more impact, the more damage I do. But then why, when I'm real close and don't have that speed, is it still devastating? I don't understand it. And they told me velocity. And I stopped at velocity. Yeah, you're going from 0 to a top speed, like that. And that's what makes it devastating. And you gotta picture me walking in this room, and one step from just like, and walking out the door, but something forced me to stay, and I'm glad I did. And I commended them because they gave me an answer. If you have, like I said, if you have an injury, you come up here, let me know, please. Somebody who I never worked with. He just looks mean, right? When I take him, I'm not going to go hard. Just say you have to let me hear out so you don't feel what you're about to feel. So again, we need that massive speed, right? But when I'm over here and I just do this, why is it devastating? For velocity. I go from 0 to 100 faster. If you want to be nice to one another, you don't hit with the ball when you begin, because this is going to be a little bit more devastating, so you be nice. So I want you to practice this with your partner. If you have a woman and you don't want to, do it on your own. Put your fingers on someone's chest, and it's not this, a push, and I'm not doing this because I want to get the fact I'm in here. You take a balloon, you let the air out. Nothing happens. You take a balloon, you hit it with that pin. That's what you want. So try this with each other. You just put your fingers lightly on someone's chest, and you do this. This gets tightened, the air comes out. It's not killing him. He's taking it, okay, I'm getting pushed back, big deal, right? I got it. And we'll start with that, and then we'll go up to the left a little bit. Try it with each other. I'd rather you do one thing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about being relaxed and using my body with my arm. I am not doing this. You don't even see me move my arm. And this can come off of a grab, it can come off of a punch. It's like getting hit with a freight train. Why? I don't know. But I had a former student, he is a former student, with nothing to do with this story. I was in Pennsylvania, and he told me the only reason that works is because the person I was working with was smaller than me. And he's 6'4", and close to 300 pounds. I said, no, you're wrong, you don't understand what I'm teaching. So I said, the stronger you come in, the more you're going to pay for it. He didn't buy it. And I just did my thing. And he came in like a bull. And he paid the price for it. And we ended up in the emergency room. When we came back, with his arm was split and some kind of a wrap, I thought that's it. He's never going to train with me again. He came on the deck with that one arm. And he said, let's keep working on it. I was impressed. I'm 210 pounds. Maybe after that hamburger I had yesterday, 211. Stay relaxed. No effort whatsoever. Relaxed. How much? Now you're not telling me how much. He's a big guy. He's not small. He goes. The second somebody goes, yeah, but then he's over there. I just go run after him and finish the job. Do whatever you want to do. I want you to try this with each other. Be gentle. Don't go like this. Don't do that. Stay relaxed and just move at the same when they say to hit the heel and then back. That's where I practice. I think about this. I don't think much about it. get aggressive with it, you're gonna see a big difference versus when you think they got hit by a train. I always like to work with guys that look strong and big, otherwise everybody's gonna run at them. You get to the 12-year-old girl, that's not good. Okay. And say reaching this way. It's supposed to be, it really is an uppercut. Hitting him, this is an alternate, a secondary bunkai. The initial bunkai is to block that hand and uppercut and then back fist. So in Sayunchin, I'm not going to hit you, don't move. Like that.
That's how you're pushing forward.
No, but I'm not, my emphasis is not here, my emphasis is here.
Yeah. Big power ball.